So we're going to work out the cost per cake. What I need to do is figure out how many cakes I'm going to be making from each number of packets. So if I've got one packet, I'm going to make 6 cakes. If I've got 2 packets, I'm going to be making 12 cakes, 2 times 6. But notice I'm moving right on here, but I'm still using one value here, so we know that we're going to have that dollar sign to fix that amount. So num cakes. So here I've got one packet is going to make 6 cakes. So let's put that value in, equals 1 times 6. Keep it still by pressing F4 or putting the dollar signs in and press enter. So I know I'm going to make 6 cakes from one packet. Now, because I've done that formula, if I just drag it to the right, it's going to tell me how many cakes I'm going to make. So if 2 packets, I'm going to make 12 cakes, 3 packets, 18, and so on. So it should just be the 6 times table. So that's the way of working out the number of cakes that the mixture will make. But now I know how much it's going to cost me in butter and eggs and packets, so I can divide these two or share it out to actually work out what the cost per cake is. So let's take a look at doing that. Let's do per cake. So what I'm going to do, and probably I'm going to look at the formula and either round it or put it in currency or something else later, but I'm going to build this formula up. So basically what I need to do is take the cost, divide it by the number of cakes. So if I did that, equals the cost divided by the number of cakes, I get my value for a cake. So each cake is going to cost 74p. Now if I drag that right, I should get what each cake is going to cost. But if you notice now that well, they're not actually in currency because we can't have 37.5 pence. We don't do that, or 35.9 pence now. We really need to change these values to be currency. So if I highlight all of these cells, there is a little button up here where I can change things to currency. But if I also drop this box down, I've got what currency should look like with a pound sign, and clicking on that, and it automatically rounds everything for me. So each cake is going to cost 74p if I buy one packet. What's the reason for that? Why is it 74p as opposed to if I buy 2 packets 51p? If I buy 3 packets 44p. It's going down the more packets that I buy, and then it seems to go up again and bounce. Maybe you can have a think before I sort of try to give the answer to that one. So we've just worked out how to work out the price per cake. It's just a straightforward divide the cost by the number of cakes and you get price per cake. In the next video we're just going to finish this section off. It's a long way from being finished at the moment, but we have got some useful information finally.